Top of the morning, my Cadillacers. Top of the morning, King Folk. It's the CADILLAC Talk Morning Show. I am your host, Macaroni, Big Tony Jones in the building. Salute to everybody watching this morning. Wherever you are in the world, I say nothing but love, blessings, prayer. I hope your family's good, your health is straight, and your finance even better. You know what I'm talking about? Now, hold on. Let me make sure my monitor is good here. Hold on. Make sure I'm good and I'm straight, man. Make sure everything good. Hold on. There we go. Cause I'm like, why I see more for a second there? All right, back to what I was saying, man. Wherever you are in the world, I say nothing but love, blessings, prayer. I hope your family's good, your health is straight, and your finance even better. You know what I'm talking about? And if it's your first time checking in, let me know what country, what state, what province, what street corner, what penthouse in the sky you checking in from. Cause we worldwide and it's nothing but love, y'all. Now, now we gotta get this. What in the hell's going on this morning, man? Hold on. I don't know what just happened. Y'all give me a second. Let me get my camera locked back in. I don't know why I did that. Hold on a second, y'all. Give me a second, man. Let me get this camera to pop right back in. Jeez. What a way to start the Friday. And we got a show this morning, man. Come on, Mr. Cameraman. We ain't got time for this today. All right? I'm trying to get this show on the road, man. All right, give me a second. Let me get this monitor to click back in. All right, one more time real quick. Y'all appreciate y'all patience this morning. Let me get this thing to click in right quick. And there we go. All right, back in effect. I don't know what happened. We're back in effect. We got an early poll busting right now. I know it's going to be mixed emotions today. All right, look at the poll. 40% saying, yo, keep it off the net. 40% riding with the sister. 20% riding with GloRilla. Let's see what the conversation lies this morning. Let's get down to the smoke, y'all.
Somebody in your camp, I think. Why you share that? Why did you share that? That's not funny. Why did you share that? Why did you do that, Gloria? You think that cool, don't it? And this hoe wanna come and think some funny on her sharing with a baby. Bitch, a should have to ask for
Hold on. The chat's getting hectic this morning. Salute to you, Miss Nice. Salute to you. Shout out to everybody in New Jersey this morning. I'm talking about what to say. Clarissa is not supposed to take care of her siblings. Woo! I ain't gonna lie. I see both sides of the coin, man. Y'all got the same parents, like 10 of y'all. Maybe it's not in her. She does not have to. But to me, it's like, yo, bro, you can't donate $10,000 a year to your mom or your sisters. You know what I'm saying? Just out of good faith. I don't know. It's my opinion. Now, I could be wrong. I could be right. I don't know. But that's, you know what I'm saying? The conversation's going to get thick this morning. I already know it. How you older? What? How you the older sister wanting the baby sister? Oh, okay. So now it's a different story. You see, the whole time, I thought that was the younger sister. I ain't know she was the older sister. Okay, I get it. I think maybe her and the older sister had some problems. Yeah. Because just because she's the older sister doesn't mean you can't look out for her. But now if y'all have some issues, I can see where that, you know what I'm saying, she's taking it personal. But let's see what the older sister got to say.
she's sharing, like what the But then, you all in my views. You was all in my views about a month ago. Do I need to put that on her? Huh? Was you sharing thinking funny? Bitch, you look like a clown on social media. Oh, here sharing thinking funny. And you know goddamn well that text message you put on there was not of our mama. You know she working there. When she become millionaire, she gonna bless you. How the she gonna bless you? You barely with her. You know that message was fake. And I'ma keep going live. Send Illuminati, bitch. I'ma keep doing it. Well, bitch, get off the live then, ho. You don't want to keep on here, but get off the live.
Y'all give me a second, man. I don't know what the hell just happened.
Get the off my I'm letting but y'all want to see her and see her shirt trying to talk about begging her. Whole shouldn't have to ask you for You just want to go live and get some clout, bro. Y'all cons want to see and say I'm using this bitch for clout. That's all I'm hearing.
Keep playing while I clock it back in.
Okay. I got 45K views off of them. And y'all wanted to know any way what was going on. No, I got followers. Oh God, y'all want to know any way. I ain't gonna sit here and tell me that Glory comes to have these interviews and talking about 10 siblings. Y'all didn't want to know who the 10 siblings was. While she comes and sharing on at 3 o'clock in the morning, sharing Y'all talking about some she ain't.
Man, I apologize for the technical difficulties this morning. I don't know what the hell's going on. So I changed the setting and hopefully that fixes the problem. What we say, it's one, okay, hold on. I missed the first thing you said there, Knight. Hold on. You said, I'm not taking care of 9 siblings who have been on earth longer than me. You should have something going for yourself. That's very true. I can hear that side of the argument because at the end of the day, it's not my job to take care of y'all just because I came up on some money now. Does not mean I got to take care of y'all. All right, then it says, it's one thing to help someone. All right, that's true. Opposed to taking care of someone. That's true. What she has bought mom and dad. Okay. It's one thing to help somebody else. It sounds like she wants somebody to take care of her and that they didn't got to do shit with their life and spend off her money. If I got family like that, I ain't doing it. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I got $100 million. I would rather teach you how to fish than to give you the fish. You know what I'm saying? And then what you do with it, so you don't never got to come back to me, you get your own fishes. You know what I'm saying? We going to let her keep talking, though, because I think NLE Chopper's mama got some shit to say, man. She had me thinking about it in a different tone. I ain't going to lie to y'all.
Obligated. How the she ain't obligated when she want to sit here and have them interviews and talk about the struggles we've been through and then reach back and help none of us out. But got her friends around. And my mama still working at FedEx. Y'all better get the out of my face. Head up going to go try to get a loan. Out of all my siblings, see, my mama got on her high horse, but Glory was with her. Glory my mama. But that money got low. And when the money got low, Glory got ghosts. All of my siblings was not finna because my mama got on her high horse, was treating us like, you know what I'm saying, because Glory was you beefing with your siblings for what? We ain't did shit to you.
All right, we heard the sister side of the story. We heard it. It's still 40-40. I in the poll. Still 40-40. All right? 40% is rocking with the sister. Say, yo, you got to help your family, man. You know what I'm saying? The other 40% say, nah, y'all niggas just keep that shit off the internet, man. All right? What the poll saying? What we got going on here? Hold on. There's the police report from 2015 where the sister pulled a gun on GloRilla. And now you want her to help you? You call CPS on your own mother. Oh, shit. You see, that's why it ignites my insight. Yo, even when I'm trying to see the other side, I get pulled back over. Like, wait a minute, nigga. You mean to tell me you pulled a weapon out on your own sister? Y'all are strange individuals. Y'all don't like each other, man. And if I don't like my sibling, I mean, you can't get a sibling to do something for you because they don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Sister sounds like a waste you're looking for someone to take care of her. So yeah, she does sound like she's just sitting at home doing shit with her life. And your sister didn't hit a lick. She did not hit a lick. She didn't win the lottery. She had to hard work to get to where she is, man. So she ain't gonna just get the money away. But hear what this lady got to say. It might change your mind.
Do you see this morning that we woke up to? And they on there, these customers and these fans is over there talking about she don't owe them nothing. They need to get it out the mud too.
I seen it.
That shit almost made me throw up in my mouth because is she a Leo or not? Because somebody let me know. I thought GloRilla was a Leo. We do not fucking roll like that. We do not. Girl, she over there put the sister mad. She hurt. You don't get on there and clown her because you rich and she broke and she hurt and y'all done grew up in the bed on each other together.
Yeah, that should be beneath her.
She
That should
can't
be
be no
beneath her.
Leo. Leos do not rock like that. Now, I'm not telling her to tell her mom to quit her day job if she ain't got enough money, because I don't know what her finances is. I'm not telling her mom to quit her day job, because no, you don't need to quit your job and rely on none of your kids.
Yeah, because anything can happen. But I mean,
Anything
to
can
relieve
happen.
some stress on your
But
parents.
she pay her rent $2,500, $2,500.
Yeah.
If you get $1 million and your mama's rent is $25,000 a year, you supposed to run that.
I'm running that for mine. I don't care how many arguments we done had.
Ain't no mine. We Africans. We if you get $1 million and your mama rent is $25,000 a year, you supposed to donate that to charity. Now y'all up over there telling that baby she ain't supposed to do shit for her. I know if the sister, she got an attitude with the sister, she's still supposed to give the sister at least $5,000 to $10,000 a year. These is
Right.
donations that you can make to your family.
Hey yo, I'm worth millions of dollars. What is a $5,000-$10,000 donation for some siblings? I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't listen. Y'all, I'm not gonna see y'all for the whole year. Take the money, goddamn, who cares? At least I did something for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking care of you, but it's charity. Now I could have given that money to charity. I probably blow that money on myself doing bullshit. I see what she's. I see where she's coming from, man. I ain't gonna lie. I see where she's coming from. What do you think? She got on TMZ and said that she gave all the siblings saying give them $2,500. So it's about money. The siblings obviously don't got money. There's a financial stretch somewhere. They looking at like, yo, you can help us out, man. I mean, $5,000 to $10,000 might change their life year to year. We don't know. It might get them to move differently. I don't know, because we don't know what their financial state is. We really don't. But I can say they got a problem in the house. You know what I'm saying? All these people talking. Did they buy the mama and daddy? Did they buy their mama and daddy a house? How can you expect them to do what you didn't? Most people ain't rich enough to do that yet. That's the problem. See, now when you're rich enough to do that, it's a different story. So I think they're looking at it from a perspective of, if I had the money, that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I had the money, it depends on what my sibling did to me. If we got a personal problem, I think you a square, I ain't giving you shit. But apart from that, you got to really do something. You know what I'm saying? For me to like, and then after a while, it depends on which family it is, man. It's your brother and sister, man. It's whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? She didn't, what? She doesn't need to take care of her siblings. Okay, fair. 5,000, 10,000 is way too much to be given someone who's ungrateful as sibling. Man, y'all got me fucked up this morning. I don't know which direction to pull this shit no more, man. I don't know if I should go right or left. You know what I'm saying? What do you think? How about ask Glo for a position to make more money? Whoa, that she can give it to you. Whoa! Facts. Why you ain't asking for position? Hey, yo, put me on something, man. And let me be a roadie, man. Let me carry your fucking bags or something, man. Give me a job. I'm pretty sure she could have hooked you up with something. Oh shit. Yo, who said that this morning, man? Man, let me salute who said that this morning, man. No one. Yo, shout out to no one. Salute to you, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on. What we say in the chat? It's always family. It's always the family member that did you wrong that talks the most. She mad because Glo got her face and she not getting the shine. Hey, yo, family is a lot of, yo, man, family could bring you down faster. You know what I'm saying? Family be the ones that don't believe in you until everybody else believes in you. And they supposed to be in your corner. So, I mean, I can see where she's coming from, man. You know what I'm saying? No doubt, no one, man. Mad love to you, bro. On this channel, we show love to people that pop up. It's an open chat for everybody to express themselves. We have fun, we enjoy, and we have a good morning. You know what I'm talking about? So salute to you, no one, for the first time popping in, man. Wherever you are in the world, we sing nothing but love, blessings, prayer, and I hope your family's good, your health is straight, and your finances even better. You know what I'm talking about? All right, let's continue, man, because it's 50. I mean, I don't even know. But what I do know is you gotta keep it off to the internet. That's what we're going with this morning.
Yeah, because now I want to know everything now. So now y'all got to sit on Ivana Fix My Life. I want to know why. What's the backstory? What's everything?
Ain't
I
no
want to know.
motherfucking backstory when we 10 deep and we got the same mama and the same daddy, ho. Ain't no motherfucking backstory. The backstory is we was starving. You got a plate full of food, nigga. Share that shit. Cause you talking about.
I want to do anything.
She said to share that shit. So Blueface mama broke now because of family. Family? You know how much NBA niggas blew they fucking whole life money because of family and friends? Enablers? So on the flip side, I can see that. I ain't gonna be enabled by my family. If we on good terms, then hey, maybe I'll help you out. But it's not my obligation because I worked hard to get to where I gotta get to. Now, the poll right now says 43% though. We gotta keep this shit off the goddamn internet. You know what I'm saying? Next segment of the day. We got a lawsuit at hand. All right? I never thought I'd be saying it, but Cameron has finally been pissed off with the J. Cole nigga about some shit that he did not finish. We're gonna get into it. Cause Cam ain't having it.
As far as the lawsuit is concerned, this is exactly what happened. Just so you know, and I don't really care anymore. It was just more to get his attention. Not saying that I don't need to be compensated for what I do or do what you say you're gonna do. And to me, being a man is keeping your word. And I know everybody's busy and everybody has things to do and so on and so forth. But if I give you my word 4 or 5 times, I got to do it out of the one time out of 4 or 5 times. So on his first project he did, I did an intro for him. He needed.
Oh, y'all getting tight? I'm not sharing shit with no one that turns out to be a liability. And then next thing you know, you're a liability, you're fucking up my money, you're fucking up my business. If I get your position and you fuck it up, then I know how long your leech is. But you're not even asking for position to come up or a help in that way. So you can work. And work your way up. Nah, you just want to hand me out. And now we can't do hand me outs, man. You know what I'm saying? Now Cameron got some shit to say.
Within 24 hours. Luckily, I was in my home studio. I called my engineer over. I did the record for him for his intro. I think it's I-95 or something like that. I think we have 48 hours to do it. I called my engineer over, knocked it out, gave it to him. Cool. I told him I may need a verse whenever I get a project done. So he said, cool. He had another project that he put out. I think it was the last project he put out. I forget what it was called, but I did I'm Ready over for his project, which was originally a Diplomat record. I'm Ready that we did on the Diplomat project. So he said, when are you in town? Are you gonna be in New York? And I'm like, no, next week. He hit me the next week. You in town? I said, yeah. He said, can you come to the studio? I said, I could come tomorrow. I'll make time. I went to the studio. He played me the record. I did the record. You can ask him. And Corday was there, the young boy Corday, the rapper. He was there. I did the record in 20 minutes. I went off about my business. I told him, look, I just need an interview. First I said I want a verse. Then he says, okay, when's the project coming out? When's you gonna get it? I said, I don't know when the project I just need a verse. Because this project, the last project I did for him, let's just say it was June, it's supposed to come out November. It didn't come out till the next November. So he was sitting on the verse for like 1.5 years, which it was, to me, old at the time. And I'm saying,
I'm not gonna do a verse for you and you sit on it for 1.5 years. In all this time, that shit is old, my nigga. And if you gave me the same beat 1 year later, you might get a different result. What are we talking about, man? All right, so I can see where he pissed off at. I can see where he pissed off. Niggas is playing games. All right.
that's it. But he called me one night like, yo, I'm just letting you know Monday I'm putting that song out. And I'm like, All right, cool, no problem, it's all good. I need a verse. Well, you know, no, I'm exaggerating, but he's like the shock rain right now, and you know, the moon got aligned with the stars, and you know, when I write, I put my all into it. Okay, let's put your all into it then. You know what I'm saying?
Give me that
He
verse.
called me twice to do something, and I did it the record. Let's do an interview. Bet I got you. I got a project coming out in June. Let's do it around there. Cool. I'll do and mind you, the months I'm saying may not be accurate for the months. Cool. June is coming. Oh, we pushed the album back. I don't want to just do an interview. All right, cool. Now we're going to do it in October. All right, I'll call you back in October. Yo, what's up? Oh, man, Keller, you say I tell you October, you call October, huh, nigga? Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Nah, I can't do it because, you know, or this is when all the beef is going on with Kendrick Lamar. I can't do it now because the going on with Kendrick Lamar and all that, and I don't feel like talking about that right now. I said, look, I'll do the interview. I won't even bring that up. I won't even talk about that. He says, nah, I can't do no interview and not talk about it. We got to talk about it.
Oh, no.
I said, all right, well, when can I get the interview? Yo, February, definite. February, I'm dead. February. We going to get it done in February. All right, cool. February come. Yo, what's up? Oh, yo, I'm still working, man. I said, listen, bro, I got all the texts. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro.
Yo, at that point, I'm looking at the nigga like a square. I ain't gonna lie, man. I looked at J. Cole like a square when he went on the stage and apologized to Kendrick. So you could take your best shot. I give you my chin. I said, you a bitch nigga. This is rap. The fuck are you doing? You said it, it's done. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I mean? We roll with the dice, partner. The fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I knew he was different. I said, this nigga don't want to leave. I don't know, man.
You can't keep telling me this because now when I'm big, I said, listen, I need your word, bro. You only gave me your word 3-4 times. I need your word. When are you going to do this interview? Yo, we not pushing it back. I promise you we not pushing back. June. We back a full year, back to June. I said, are you sure? I don't care about if the album comes out, not coming out, beef. Are you sure? Kim, you got my word. Bet. Now I'm starting to do all these, you know, other shows I got going on, deals I got lined up on the table, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm out polying deals.
Lady T, I'm with you on that. I be side-eyeing his runaround, 100%. Nigga, I'm a grown-ass man. Either you're doing it or you're not. And I already done did you 2 favors, and I did it as soon as you asked. Nigga, you been giving me the runaround for a year plus. Nigga, I be pissed off too. You know what I'm talking about?
And like I said, that's why I say you don't count no money till it's in your pocket, which it didn't matter anyway. But when I'm polying these deals, you know, J. Cole doesn't do a lot of interviews. I'm saying I'm going to have J. Cole interview for you in June. They're like, get the here. I'm like, nah, I'm dead serious. Cool. Now I'm polying deals off of what you told me, which, you know, you shouldn't do that anyway. That's not a tangible business. But if I did 2 favors for you, then you gave me your word 4 times, I'm assuming on the 5th time, you got it.
And that's way past due.
You said rain, sleet, snow. This time you dead serious. June come, and then I say, yo, what's up? He say, yo, bro, I'm going to have to keep it real with you. I can't do it. I don't know when the album going to be done. And I say, I can't promise you a date, but I can do the date. I don't want to keep telling you I'm going to do it and don't do it, this, that, and the third. So I'm going to just.
Chat is blowing up, say he doesn't want to do the interview. He doesn't want to do it. He suckered you for your time and won't give you none of his time. That's fucked up. Yeah. I'll be in the position to sue too. You're giving me the runaround and you're ducking and dodging. You know what I'm saying?
I might have to pass for now.
Now I got to cut you. You know what I'm saying?
Pass for now.
What the?
So I knock a song out for you in 48 hours because 4 times you're going to do it. 5th time you told me forget it. Just pay me for what I've done already. That's where that came from.
Since you're going to do that.
Yeah, so it wasn't like Cam is out trying to sue J. Cole. Like, I'm not on that type of time. That's the last thing I want to do. But you got to be a man and keep your.
It's come to my attention that everyone's calling me a troll. Some said even the king of trolls.
Oh,
First of all,
hold on. All right. Let me make sure my monitor is good here. Hold on a second. I don't know what the fuck just happened. All right. Okay. I agree with Cameron 100%. And I'm going to bring this back a second here. Hold on a second. Let me bring this back 1 second. Just so that it doesn't end abruptly there. All right. I agree with Cameron 100%, man. I wouldn't want to, I at least give my money back for my time, partner. Give me back my money for what I done did for you. And that's where the money issue comes in. And I don't wrong him still. I do not wrong the player partner for that. Cause yo, right there, J. Cole, you're moving like a square.
For time. That's the last thing I want to do. But you gotta be a man and keep your
it's coming.
All right. 50 Cent. Yo, him and Tony Yayo. Man, them niggas go in. They go in. 50 the ultimate troll, man. The ultimate troll, man.
My attention that everyone's calling me a troll. Some said even the king of trolls. First of all, I'm flattered. But I'm done with all that. I would never do a deal with DoorDash and quite literally deliver beef when millions of people are watching. I mean, who would do something like that? Delivering quality beef, it's more of an art than science. Don't want to be too obvious. It's all about time. I'm always on time. Oh, they sell combs. What a coincidence. No matter what kind of beef you have going on this weekend, remember DoorDash delivers. And you know what goes great with beef? A bottle of this beautiful Branson cognac, aged 4 years, 50 months. Who's keeping count?
We are about.
Yo, that is the ultimate DoorDash fucking commercial. He L, man. He took all kinds of shots at goddamn Puffin or Diddy or what the fuck he calls himself today. You know what I'm saying? Now, Yayo got something to say about the boy Jay-Z. While we in the chat, I want to know, man, who had a better career, Jay-Z or 50 Cent? Now, when I put back the video, you're going to get the whole conversation. But we got a little bit of it where I chopped it up. You know what I'm talking about? What we say, Lady T? Yeah, my money is my money, so if I don't want to do the interview, pay me. Goddamn right, you should have paid the nigga. That's it. I ain't waste my goddamn time to get in the studio and do all kind of shit for you. You know what I'm saying? No, absolutely not. Now, Tony Yayo got some shit to say because 50 Cent just went in. We saw what he did, man.
To witness some diabolical glazing from Tony Yayo. Now he's currently on a promo tour promoting his brand new podcast. So far, he's done Fat Joe and Jadakiss podcast, The Breakfast Club, and today he just did Andrew Schultz's podcast, Flagrant. Now during this podcast with Andrew Schultz, they had a very interesting conversation, a conversation that gets brought up a lot in hip hop, which is who's better or who had a better career, 50 Cent or Jay-Z. This is a rivalry that everybody in hip-hop knows about. This rivalry goes back decades. It's a rivalry that continues even till today. You guys often see 50 Cent on social media just clowning Jay-Z. Here's what Tony Yayo said.
He's a fucking genius.
He's a genius.
But you gotta understand the facts.
But the type of career I would want, Jay's career over 50's.
You're fucking on drugs. Don't ever listen to this.
I'm just saying.
You got to be.
I'm just
this
saying.
guy's out of his fucking mind.
You have
See, this is what I'm saying?
11 number one albums.
He's just a Jay-Z.
How
I'm not
many
going to
number
call
one
him a
albums?
glazer.
50. Yeah.
I'm not going to say you a Jay-Z.
How many Jay-Z glazer?
I'm not going to say you a Jay-Z glazer.
He's
right?
a good guy to glaze. I'm a Jay-Z fan.
I'm not going to say you a Jay-Z glazer.
I'm a 50 fan.
But
I'm an Eminem fan.
Okay.
But I'm just saying.
The difference, the reason why I think you sound crazy, and you just a 50. You might just be a 50 hater. And it's
no.
Because you just said
we all love 50.
Now look. So look, he said he'd rather have Jay's career over 50, right?
Yeah, me personally, no, but yeah.
Listen, Jay's presentation is good. I think 50 always has the best presentation in hip hop. And what I'm saying is Jay will do a deal, and we can look it up. Remember when he had the album with Samsung, and they bought 1 million copies before he even dropped?
That's a fire.
He always found a way to win.
Jay's brilliant.
Yeah. He always found a way to win. When he had his percentage in the Barclays, he used that. He had a good presentation. But when 50 Cent dropped, it felt like Tupac came back from the dead.
Yes, but no,
listen,
no disrespect. No disrespect.
No. And look, because let's keep it real.
Bring the hammer down.
Jay is smart enough. You gotta let me finish.
All right.
Jay is smart enough to stand next to the fire.
Yes.
That's what
Kanye album,
Yeah.
R. Kelly album, R. Kelly album.
Let me talk.
R. Kelly
Who
album.
was on Jay-Z? Look, when did 50 tour with Jay-Z? Look it up. I was in jail. Because he was standing next to the fire.
That's smart.
Jay admitted it.
That's smart.
50 had the most hate. Niggas didn't need to stand next to the fire to heat up. That's all niggas do. And it's 20 years later, and we're still doing 103 shows.
Yes, but when I say
103 shows, still doing, got 40 films coming out.
Jay never had the
And I'm not
cultural
glazing, I'm just telling you.
that 50 had.
Because look, listen, the 3 big dogs out of New York, you never can take. P. Diddy, Jay-Z, 50 Cent. 50 Cent is way younger than niggas, right? These niggas are much older. They came in the game way before us.
Yo, they came in the game way before us. He has a point. When 50 came in the game, he shut it the fuck down. It was like the game stopped. The sea got parted, bro. The Red Sea was parted when 50 came. I ain't gonna lie. Jail got a point, nigga. Those niggas caught up to fucking Jay, the fucking Diddy. Them niggas, come on, man. He's got a point there. But what we say in the chat, you can't ask Yayo who has a better career than anyone in G Unit. He will always be loyal to his people. That is a fact. It don't matter. We heard what happened the other day when those Banks and goddamn Fabulous. We heard what the nigga had to say. Y'all tune in for the video for the whole conversation, man. That's what I'm about. All right, we gonna get into some news updates. Y'all want to stick in today? Because, yo, the CADILLAC Crime Files, I got a story for us today, man. Yeah. Mama said that her son was set up. I want y'all, we got to prove it today. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get out some news updates, man.
Well, this is sort of a wild one. A woman now talking about a pretty interesting situation. She says an Uber driver stole her items when she called for a ride. Fox 2 problem solver Ingrid Kelly is on the case. She joins us live from the scene of the crime in Detroit. Ingrid, very frustrating here.
Oh, exactly. You know what? The woman says that the Uber pulled up here on Gratiot, and basically she was told not to put her items on the seat, but instead use the trunk. Now, within seconds, she says she was stranded and her items were gone.
I ordered an Uber to go home after a double shift at work.
It was after midnight, and Shantia White says the Uber driver told her she had to place her belongings inside the trunk of the vehicle or call another ride.
I was ready to go home, so I just listened to her instructor.
But take a look at this security cam video. After Shantia puts her items inside the trunk, the Uber driver is seen taking off, the passenger door still open, leaving Shantia without a ride and her precious items.
I couldn't believe she pulled off. I had my Pandora set in there and a pendant that somebody gifted me with when I was 17 with my dad on it, and I also had my laptop in it.
Shantia's mother is comedian Shawnee D, who has appeared on Fox 2. The family contacted the Fox 2 problem solvers because they say Uber has Shantia file a lost items report, despite the items allegedly being stolen.
They not here.
What do you mean a lost item report? It was stolen by somebody that's working for you. Come on with it, man. That's why I don't trust these apps and shit. Cause when shit goes wrong, you really got nothing to stand on. They're too corporate. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are we talking about? Ain't shit was lost. You know what I'm saying?
For me, get nothing back, and Uber not helping out. Had to support.
Shawnee D says this is a setback for her daughter that never should have happened.
This was devastating. It was a setback for her. Like I said, she dealt with the depression.
Detroit police say they are investigating this incident. Fox 2 also reached out to Uber, which offered a statement, which reads in part, "We're deeply disappointed by this report. We want each experience using the Uber platform to be positive and are continuing to look into this so we can provide assistance any way we can."
It couldn't be her first time doing it. It couldn't.
We are expected to learn more about.
Bro, what are we talking? I'd have called another car. I'm not leaving shit in the trunk. That alone was a red flag. Why I gotta leave my belongings in the trunk? I'm sitting in the back seat with my shit. Uber knows who did it. Why you don't just call the police and get the shit back? It sounds like I don't understand, man. Go arrest the person. We know who did it. The driver has to register under your platform, under your app. Hey, man. Sometimes corporate really don't give a goddamn. They just want their money. You know what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to. The corporate just wants their money.
About this lawsuit a little bit later on this afternoon. That is when that Lions fan, that Lions season ticket holder, as well as his attorney, they're expected to hold a press conference, and that will happen right around 1 o'clock this afternoon, in which they will detail the this $100 million lawsuit.
Listen, it's $100 million on the line. That's the lawsuit. $100 million. Look what happens. And you tell me if this is worth $100 million. I don't know. Sounds like a shakedown to me.
And exactly what happened, what led up to this. It does claim defamation of character following that altercation in the stands here at Ford Field during that Steelers game back in December. And that altercation between Ryan Kennedy and Steelers standout DK Metcalf, it did make national headlines, and it was played over and over again. It does allege that Kennedy made racial and derogatory slurs at that time, something that he is adamantly denied, setting off Metcalf during that and allegedly leading to an assault. Those claims, though, they were repeated and published by some major media outlets and even overheard on a popular podcast featuring NFL legend Chad Ochocinco Johnson.
Lady T, you 100% right, man. Them Uber folks is playing games with the lady. You know what I'm saying? Because all that information is available to Uber to find the driver. Name, license, car VIN, car plate, everything. But you got the audacity to tell us the stuff was lost. Oh, man. If she was in a situation where she could sue Uber, it would be great. You know what I'm saying? It would be amazing.
Now, a number of people now listed in that $100 million lawsuit. We did speak with the local attorney who has no connection to this case, but is offering some insight. Here's what he had to say.
Regarding Ford being sued, we talked a little bit about that before we came on. Ford would have had to foresee that there was going to be this assault. You're not going to be able to prove that Ford knew that that was going to happen or was negligent in some way. That's my opinion based upon the law.
Now, Kennedy says that he has received hate mail, that he's gotten death threats, and that the situation has damaged his business reputation. Again, he's expected to hold a press conference at 1 o'clock this afternoon. At that time, he will detail this $100 million lawsuit and exactly what he is hoping to accomplish through this. Of course, stay with us right here at Fox 2 News for the very latest details.
Breaking news.
$100 million for a slap. Oh shit! If that nigga ever gets the money, yo, niggas is going to games and they gonna troll the fuck out of niggas till niggas can't take it no more and put their hands on them. Just for a nigga to slip. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, bro, what did you say to the nigga for him to slap you like that? You had to have said something. So it's an eye for an eye. Now I don't understand $100 million. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't start no shit. Won't be no shit. Yeah, I ain't a professional player, but if you say something out of pocket, hey man, something gonna come with it when you're dealing with certain folk. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. I don't know exactly what the next segment is, so let's continue together and find out what it is.
First at 5 here in Westwood, where 3 people are dead, several others injured after an elderly woman crashed into a grocery store.
Witnesses say the woman also ran over a bicyclist before slamming into the store. KTLA's Carlos Salcedo joins us live in Westwood with the latest on this breaking story. Carlos?
Unfortunately. And I wanted to bring this up because I had a conversation with my partner the other day, man. I think it was my wife the other day. We had this conversation, man. Once you get past a certain age, they shouldn't be allowed old folks to drive, man. Seniors, I say old folks, seniors. Once you get past a certain age, seniors should not be driving, man. You gotta, you know what I mean? Hang it up. Retire the wheel, man. Retire the wheel.
Micah Sherry, tragic scene here in Westwood. An elderly woman loses control after hitting a cyclist and then slams into this grocery store behind me, killing 3 people. Now, we've learned their ages were between 30 and 55 years old. Authorities, LAPD, they're still here on scene, but they've determined this to be an accident.
A large response here. There is a triage that was set up.
Pandemonium inside the 99 Ranch Market Bakery in Westwood. It was just after 12 o'clock when an elderly female driver plowed through, pinning customers underneath.
I was about 20 feet away from the car, about 20 feet away.
Sharon Lee was inside the bakery and heard a loud bang, but at first she didn't realize that a car had just slammed through.
After those moments, how would you describe people panicking? And then I go outside, take a look. Oh my God, it's the car inside the store.
First responders quickly set up a triage with firefighters and paramedics providing aid.
Your firefighters arrived very quickly. They set up for immediate triage, treatment, and transportation of these patients. You could see the colored tarps behind us, red, yellow, and green, for immediate, delayed, and minor patients, so we could organize this as quick as possible.
A total of 9 people were injured, 3 of whom died on scene. Witnesses say this all started when the driver hit a cyclist outside about a block away from the grocery store.
Bang here, bang over there. That's how we saw the whole thing.
Rita Garganian says she had just left the store when she saw the elderly driver hit a woman on a bicycle as she was turning from Wellworth Avenue onto Westwood Boulevard, but continued to accelerate.
When she hit the bicycle lady, instead of, I would think you would stop, but instead of her stopping, she pressed on the gas. We couldn't believe. It's like me and my best friends. We couldn't believe. We're like, why is she going so fast?
Authorities say they evaluated the driver on scene and she is cooperating with investigators.
The incident is unintentional and it's just an unfortunate accident.
And the driver and cyclist are said to be okay. Both declined medical treatment, medical transportation. Now we're still waiting for the medical examiner to arrive on scene. We're live in Westwood. Carlos Salcedo, KTLA 5 News.
We do begin in Ontario.
That's messed up, man. Unfortunate situation, because it's an accident. I mean, accidents happen. Accidents happen all the time. But that could have been prevented, man. There got to be an age. I don't know if there is, but there's got to be an age limit on driving, man. You know what I mean? Once you get past a certain age, that's it. You got to hang them up. Or the cross-country days, that's it. You know what I'm talking about? I think this might be the last news segment of the day. Going to Ontario. We got some goddamn police. I think about 7 police officers, man. You know, a whole bunch of shit going on, man. These motherfuckers is doing illegal activities, man. It's a shakedown going on in the police department in Ontario. There's a shakedown going on. What we say? Being old and driving is probably, she probably panicked when she hit the bicyclist and pressed the gas by accident, 100%. She panicked. She got nervous. She got scared. You know what I'm saying? She didn't know what to do. Recipe for disaster, man. It's a very unfortunate circumstance that something like that would happen. You know what I'm saying? But I still agree that I still believe it could be prevented, though. All right, so now we got some corrupted police, man. Corruption in Ontario. Let's go.
Police have revealed shocking details from an investigation with links to organized crime. Investigators say 7 current Toronto police officers and 1 retired officer are charged. York Regional Police were brought in to lead the investigation called Project South. Here are the key findings.
A conspiracy to commit murder, shootings, extortion, robbery, drug trafficking, and firearms offenses. This investigation also has uncovered serious allegations of criminal corruption among police officers. It is alleged that these officers have demonstrated varying degrees of criminality and associations to criminal networks. The allegations of criminal corruption include bribery, obstruction of justice, drug trafficking, theft of personal property, breach of trust, and the unauthorized access and distribution of confidential information. We are alleging that some police officers who were collecting personal and private information unlawfully and distributing it to members of organized crime, which ultimately resulted in serious harm in our communities.
A North County father shot in.
Yo, can you fucking imagine what's going on? You hear all them charges? You hear all them allegations? You niggas is fucking corrupt, man. You niggas is corrupt. What the fuck is going on, man? And, hey, man, at least they're doing the right thing by finding out what's going on. Y'all giving out people's information and shit. You know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff. You giving out weapons and shit. You know what I'm saying? Conspiracy to commit murder and shit. Get them all off the guy. Send them all to jail. You know what I'm saying? Send them all to jail.
Killed in front of his young daughter. Police say Edward Johnson's murder happened in broad daylight after an encounter with pedestrians turned deadly. The family is only speaking to 5 on Your Side's Melanie Johnson.
Kelly killed for honking his horn. That's the motive behind the crime. Ferguson Police Chief Troy Doyle calls senseless and unnecessary. The key witness in this case, the victim's only child. A day for daddy's little...
Lady T, that 100%, man. Who are these officers? They're not corrupt. They're criminals who happen to get a job. That's exactly what they are. They ain't got no police. Y'all some criminals. But the list of them kind of charges, y'all niggas is professional criminals. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. You know what I'm saying? And see who they want release, who the officers' names are. Yeah. They won't release the officers' names. I guarantee you they won't release the officers' names. But if one of us got in trouble, our name's gonna be plastered all over the evening news. You know what I'm saying? Let us know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a good point you make there. I want to know who they are.
Little girl takes a dark turn in Ferguson.
A decision was made to fire shots at a man who's just trying to spend time with his daughter.
Bella Faye Johnson Jr. speaking on behalf of the family of Edward Johnson Jr.
Our dads, our brothers.
His older cousin murdered 10 a.m. Friday morning on January 23rd. Police say Edward Johnson Jr. was shot and killed for honking his horn at 2 pedestrians at the corner of West Florissant Avenue and Canfield Drive.
He's in a car, they're in the street, and blows a horn. Didn't know that would be what would be his demise.
The bullet striking Johnson, leading him to crash into a nearby home. When officers arrived, they found the 52-year-old shot in the driver's seat.
But this is the reality of life on this side of heaven. It is broken. It is depraved.
Johnson's daughter was in the car for every moment.
She saw it all. And she saw her father pretty much take her last breaths. And to go from thinking you're just about to hang out with your dad till now you got to testify and have meetings with police officers to tell them what you saw. And, it's not fair. My memory of him was just how cool he was and how smooth he was and great baseball player. I can look back now and just see that picture with my hand on his shoulder. And
beyond justice, Bella Faye has a driving wish for the little girl grieving the unthinkable.
My hope is that she never forgets that she had a father who loved her.
Ferguson police have arrested this man, DeAndre Spruill Jr. He faces felony second-degree murder charges. Investigators are speaking with other persons of interest tonight, including a second individual who could be charged any day now.
New year, new heart.
Man, these guys are lame. A man honks the horn and that's what you do? I don't know what kind of society we live in. That's man, I hope they throw them up and lock away the key, man. Because you can't, there's no need for that. The man honks the horn, so what? Maybe you cuss bad words back, I don't know. But to take a man's life, man, my condolences goes to the family, and the daughter shouldn't have had to witness anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Kid, from Kid and Play, man, we got a feel-good story for the morning, man. Feel-good story for the morning.
New vibration.
Roll with Kid and Play. Now everybody say.
Christopher Kid Reed, half of the iconic hip-hop duo Kid and Play, has always poured his heart into everything he does. Known for his high flat top fade, dance moves, and upbeat positive lyrics,
We present ourselves as the very best.
Reed helped bring hip-hop mainstream, not only with their music, but their cult classic house party films.
I'm never fessing, possessing the tools that it takes to rock. I think it's time for the new kid on the block.
But after performing for nearly 4 decades, Reed was surprised when he started slowing down.
Take us back to the beginning, when you first started to experience some symptoms. What were you experiencing?
Maybe over the last year or so, just started to feel a little bit more fatigued than before. And then when you feel like that shortness of breath, sleeping a lot more than normal. And I think sometimes you kind of just chalk it up to, I'm getting older, the road is harsh, doing the old kick step, you know what I mean?
This past July, Reed's symptoms began to intensify, pushing him to go to the emergency room for answers. It was there that doctors gave him a surprising diagnosis.
The doctors tell you have congestive heart failure.
Congestive heart failure, that's correct.
But when you hear that, congestive heart failure.
Yeah, that's
are you thinking, no, not me?
Exactly.
Initially, Reed was treated with medication, but at his 3-week follow-up appointment, his cardiologist grew more concerned.
He came in very swollen again, and that is a little unusual in somebody who's been started on treatment for the swelling to come back that quickly.
That evening, Reed had planned to fly across the country for a performance. His doctor, urging him not to go, ran additional blood work.
The blood work confirmed my suspicion. It showed that his heart was failing and it was starting to affect his other organs.
Then they called back a couple hours later and said, you know what, we got these other tests back. You need to come to the emergency room right now.
Well, when you went in, they took you right to the ICU.
Right, because I guess they, with these latest test results, they saw something that required that kind of immediacy.
That's when doctors told Reed that a heart transplant was his only option, immediately placing him on a transplant wait list.
So when we think about status for heart transplant, he was very high on that list because of how ill he was and really dealing with a kind of life or death situation.
They went straight to, let's get a heart. So I got evaluated physically, I got evaluated mentally, and also too, I wanted to let them know at the same time, like, hey, I am worthy of this. If I do get this gift, I intend to respect it and really really live life to the fullest.
It's unusual for a patient to be so sick and to be so warm to the people around them. The way he handled it externally was incredibly calm.
Just 9 days later, Reed received the call he'd been waiting for.
So they're saying, hey, yeah, we got the heart, and we want to put it in tomorrow night at 10 p.m. And we like, excuse me? You're like, but that's how it is. So the next night, 10 p.m., we go in, and about 7 hours later, I have a new heart.
How do you feel?
I feel great. How is the recovery process? How is that?
Man, they get you going. I don't know if the bed got to go to somebody else, but they get you going quick over at Cedars, I'll tell you that. I'm looking at the machinery. The heart before was looking like I failed a lie detector test before, you know what I'm saying? But now it's looking like zooming.
Has this changed you? And if so, how has it changed you?
I hope that I'm the same person, but that I'm a better version of myself. Because man, this is a beautiful life. It's great. And I want to be around for it.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
And with his second chance at life, Reed hopes to inspire others to put their health first.
A lot of people walking around with heart disease because they don't go to the doctor. And traditionally, people of color we don't go. We don't go for a lot of reasons. Sometimes we don't go because we don't have insurance. A lot of times we don't go because we don't want the bad news.
Yeah.
Or we too busy just hustling, trying to make it from day to day, and we feel like we don't got time, or we'll get over it. Well, you might not. So I'm urging all of my fans, all of y'all loved ones to get it checked out.
You're right about that. I think a lot of people ignore symptoms, but I think having you here talking about it, someone who everyone knows, who we grew up with, it really is an eye-opener.
It's worth it. Get yourself checked out.
Yeah, I know that. And you can't help your family if you're not around. Woo. Plain and simple.
You can't help your family if you're not around, man. God bless kid, man. You know what I mean? To go through something like that, man. Got a new heart, second chance at life, man. That situation could have went completely south, man. And maybe he might find time to slow down a little bit, man. I didn't know at his age he's still doing shows, but you know, you do what you love. When you love it, man, there's no telling you when to stop. You know what I'm saying? But I hope that you know, he continues to live a prosperous life. You know what I'm saying? Now that brings us to our last segment. Fleetwood stories of the day. Cadillac Crime Files. All right? We trying to figure out, was it a setup or just by chance it happened? Mama said it was a setup. We're going to break it down.
Hello?
This is the story of Darrion Brown, a 21-year-old young man whose life was cut short on camera in a moment that his mother says was not random, not accidental, but a setup, a night that began with celebration and ended in gunfire outside an Airbnb in Memphis, Tennessee. People claimed he was set up because of the guns he and his friends stole days prior, but his mom claims he is a great boy and would never do such a thing. What truly happened? Why was he killed? Let's find out. This story takes us to Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis.
So before we start, Mama says he's a good child, you know, straight up and down like 6 o'clock. The streets are saying, nah, nigga, he be out here robbing niggas and taking guns and shit. We seen they got a house full of guns. So, hey, man, maybe Mama doesn't know the whole story. You know what I'm saying?
Tennessee consistently ranks among the U.S. cities with the highest violent crime rates, particularly in offenses like homicide, aggravated assault, and robbery compared to national averages.
What's up, YouTube? Back at it again with a vlog. It's your boy Bo, and we back at it again.
Darrion Brown had just turned 21. He was a great young boy according to his mom. She claimed he was raised very well, with a mama and daddy, respectful to his elders, well-mannered. He graduated high school on time. He had his own life, own house. Darrion is said to be a great older brother to his sisters whom he loved so much.
He said he had his own house, his own life, but I didn't hear he had a job. That part, I didn't hear that part. So what he do for the monies?
That's good. Let it go. Let it go.
He had just celebrated his birthday on December 2nd with his so-called friends who will end up being the same friends his mom claimed set him up to get killed.
Hey, Bush said, we gonna spend downtown block there again. Here with 6 tools in my baby. They again here with so much shit.
There was a party happening in town at an Airbnb that was supposed to be somewhere to catch up with friends and celebrate together, but unfortunately, it would turn out to be the place where he had his last breath. It was supposed to be a simple night away, Darrion and a small group of people arriving at an Airbnb, laughing, talking, moving like young people do when they think they are safe, when they believe the people around them are friends, the kind of place where nobody expects violence, where nobody is on edge, until suddenly everything changes. According to what has been shared publicly, the group arrived at the Airbnb and at some point there was a knock at the door, nothing aggressive, nothing alarming, just a knock. People inside stepped out to see who it was, and in those seconds outside, chaos erupted, gunshots rang out, and Darrion was struck, collapsing near his vehicle, bleeding out in a place that was never meant to become a crime scene.
Okay, he steps out first.
He's pushing, now. Come on, bro. Let go, bro. Let roll. Let roll.
Darrion Brown died right there, outside that Airbnb, while others ran.
That could be a setup, man. Y'all was having a party. Wasn't like it was a party for him. It was supposed to be low key. How did the location get dropped? Who knew y'all was gonna be there? He goes out first. Everybody else kind of like chilling behind, like they know something about to happen. He goes to the car by himself.
Recover, while panic took over, while the people who were just laughing moments earlier were suddenly screaming, and his mother would later learn that her son never made it home. For his mother, the shock was immediate and unbearable. She did not just lose a son, she lost a future she watched him build step by step, and she made it clear online that she refuses to let anyone rewrite who Darrion was. She said, Darrion was 21, raised very well, with a mama and daddy, respectful to his elders, well-mannered, he graduated high school on time, he had his own life, his own house, a girlfriend, paying his own bills, and was on his way to starting his own family. She said she did her part as his mother, that he was a grown man, that all she could do was pray for him all day every day. She spoke directly to critics and strangers online, saying one thing y'all can never do is discredit me as a mother, I've been there his whole life, never played the radio about mine, y'all sound like I was supposed to lay him over my lap and beat his ass at 21, the boy was grown, a young adult. And at the end of the day he didn't deserve to be taken out and set up by the same people that was just at his 21st birthday party on December 2nd. Words on the street was that he wasn't a saint, he was known for robbing, backdooring and pistol whipping people around. They let her know that her son had painted a different picture when at home, but Darrion's mom wasn't having that. She believed the friends who were at the scenes were lying to him and not telling the truth about what really happened. His mom would also release a whole lot of conversation between her and her son's friends right after the shooting, claiming they had lied about the incident unknown to them, that she would get the whole truth in the Ring doorbell video. Here is the conversations between her and the said friend of her son.
I know he was in the car.
Now, there's two conversations she has with two different individuals. All right? We just stepped the situation now. As far as I'm concerned, it seemed like some kind of setup, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, we saw what happened. Listen to the conversations. Two different people. We got about 7 more minutes left in the segment. I appreciate y'all rocking and rolling with a player partner. You know what I'm talking about? Smash up the like button for a player partner. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go.
He never got the start. He called up a name. So he had just stepped out the door.
He told everybody in the Airbnb he loved him, G. Oh God, I was trying to catch him before he went out the door, but I had the bitch on me and shit.
So he was the first one that stepped out the door. He was the first one that stepped out the door.
Yes, he was the first one that stepped out the door.
And he made it to your car.
So everybody he loved him. My nigga don't finna leave, so shit, I get up too. As we walking out the door, 3 niggas hopped out the car. Y'all ain't hear what the fuck I'm saying, G. Y'all trying to act like I got something to do with it. 3 niggas hopped out the car.
But yo, listen carefully, man. How did he make it to his car? Now, one of y'all niggas went to the car with him. It's like everybody knew not to follow him to the car. Go as far as you can go and turn back. I don't know. That's what it seemed like to me.
The whole fucking Airbnb. That's all I know. And I still found this shit.
So how many people, how many of y'all it was?
It was like 4 of us in the house.
Okay.
Oh God, we couldn't even shoot back. I think one of my niggas shot back though. Oh God, but the folks there were gone.
They
were. None of y'all shot back, and all y'all. I seen weapons. Nobody returned fire. No.
I'm going out there at the house yesterday. 3 niggas with choppers, bro.
So did y'all check on Darrion? Like, did anybody check on him to see if he was shot? Or y'all just left?
Look, when we were chasing the car, we told the girls, because the girls was already on their way back.
What girl? What girl?
My best friend who Airbnb was.
Okay.
On her way back, she was gonna go pick up some bitches.
I thought
told her to go check on us. They called us back like, Red called us back like, Rimbo dead, y'all. Oh God.
So y'all got in the car, y'all left to go
to chase the niggas.
And nobody checked on Rimbo until they came back.
Why the fuck would you? I'm finna go to the wild.
All right, nobody chased anybody. They all took off for cover. You know what I'm saying? So we already see one nigga life. what the next nigga got to say, man, to me just blew the whole thing out of proportion. I'm like, yo, nigga, I believe y'all set up your partner, man.
I went back because motherfuckers saying I was the last one to take some all the year. Me and Ray, you a couple times too. Me and Rambo always in the car. This is my brother. This might be my mama house. Why would I do some shit like that? Then my phone off. I don't even got a fucking phone. My phone always be turned off. So bam, I had got home. You hear me?
I'm listening.
So bam, my mom, me and Rambo been around each other almost every day, but we ain't been around each other like a week because my mama put me out there with my daddy. So when I get back to my mama house, goes on a Friday. My best friend had the Airbnb Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I ain't no Rambo coming to no Airbnb on the Friday. I'm thinking all the guys, all my niggas gonna pop out on the Saturday. But she was having some for Friday. Her cousin, them, they was on some chilling shit. You know me, I'm freaked out. Anybody know me? No, I'm freaked. I'm gonna go to the Airbnb, get drunk and shit. So I'm in the room, get drunk with the female. I'm in the room. Then when Rambo come home, like, what's up with it, Big? You ain't got the weed? Because he told me, because I had called him before the Airbnb. He ain't tell me he was coming or none of it. You hear me? He didn't say, because if we were going somewhere, he'd be like, Country, come on, come around me. I would have been in the car with him. If anybody know me, they would have known I would have been in the car with him. I'm always in the car with him, Mom. Do you hear me? You hear me?
I'm listening.
So, bam, I'm going to go back to when I was at I called him. I was like, bro, bring me a quarter. He was like, all right, give me 35. Cause I said, I got 20 right there. My bitch to send me 15. But she ain't never seen. I said, bro, call your bullshit, fool. Give me a 3,000 quick, so I ain't gonna lie, cause I sold it. Go through KC. I don't get served by KC because when I get served by Bo give me extra for what I got, you hear me? Cause this my nigga. KC will serve me for what I paid for. This one I go through KC and I just said, man, I'm just saving my money. I said, I'm just saving my money. You hear me? So dude, my best friend will come, you might tell my mama, text Bo, cause I told you my phone be fucking up. I said, text Bo and tell him never mind. Dude, I went to Airbnb, I seen him at Airbnb. He came in, she in the room, me and the female, we get drunk and shit, whistle, you know, Bo gonna talk dead about it. Be dead about it. So bam, he left out the room. Our lady came back in, I love you, bro, I'm gone. Bro, like 2 minutes after him, me thinking, Rambo gone, we walk outside, they started shooting. How the fuck I set Rambo up, though?
I don't know, nigga, you tell me. Who the fuck else was in the house?
I ain't nothing in the house but some girls. That's what I'm saying then, Martin. I'm too on point. Even Bo was right there when I'm hard on the female. Who you showing your location with? Cause I ain't know the females. I'm trying to see who y'all is. And I ain't going for it. Motherfuckers talking about somebody gave out a drop. I'm not going for it. Ain't nobody giving out no drop on me. Somebody had to be trailed. Somebody had to got trailed to their Airbnb.
Ain't that a coincidence?
Somebody had to get.
Ain't that a coincidence? Somebody had to have been trailing one of these folks to the Airbnb. And only my son was the target hit. I don't know, man. Maybe the little niggas is talking the truth. It's hard to say, but from the footage, it looked like to me some kind of setup. You know what I'm saying? But no matter what we think, we'll never bring back her son. You know what I'm saying? We'll never bring back her son. And you gotta choose your friends wisely, man. You know what I'm saying? Man had his life ahead of him. You know what I'm saying? You got your place, you got your woman. You shouldn't have been involved in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? What we say, someone definitely put a drop on the Airbnb, 100%, man. Cause there's no way somebody's supposed to know y'all supposed to be there. Somebody gave up the information. I don't believe somebody followed. Somebody gave up the information. You know what I'm saying? And then hey, either it was shit went south or it was a setup, man. You know what I'm saying? Either which way, man, you got to be careful about the company you keep. You know what I'm saying? And this brings us to the end of the segment. It's the time of the show where I showed out to everybody that popped up. You know what I'm talking about? Let me go back up here. Shout out to Miss Knight. You know what I'm saying? My day one from New Jersey. Shout out to Miss Knight as always. You know what I'm saying? Lady T, salute to you. And shout out to everybody in Ontario. You know what I'm talking about? No one. You know what I'm saying? My partner player, man. I appreciate you popping up, blowing up the chat with that real comment you made there. You know what I'm saying? Definitely an eye opener. You know what I mean? Maybe she should have asked her sister for help with a position instead of trying to come up off of her monies. You know what I'm saying? And that brings us to the end of our show. Tomorrow is Saturday, and we're going to be back at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Roll call. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been blowing up the videos. The numbers has been going up. Subscribers has been going up. And I appreciate y'all one day at a time, every time. And as always, play on, player. Play on.